type of small as a mustard seed. You can say that this matter move from here to there, and it
I
will
was stuck in
move.
my mind.
Nothing will be
I couldn't get out. I
impossible.
needed you. It felt like a prison. Forever was doing my time. I need your words so I could break out.
I made Faithful Customs out of it.
Why would I believe a lie? I needed the
I found my
truth. I'm sick of
peace
your
and my
mind.
passion.
Let me go down to the root.
You know, I just had to keep going and keep faith and have faith that, you know, everything will work out.
I need a bass. I need a grace.
I bring people's ideas to life.
I needed love. I need your word. And I needed faith. Why would I move? You live in proof.
Practice your craft. Once you practice your craft, nobody can take that away from you. What's up, y'all? It's Jada with Faithful Customs. I just want to get into a little bit behind what my faith means to me and how I got started. It's pretty much my whole life. If you look at my original logo, it's a guy standing in the valley of trees with a blindfold around his eyes with the words, "My faith, all I ever needed," surrounding him. That just pretty much means whenever you can't see the future, you don't exactly know what God has for you, as long as you keep faith the size of a mustard seed, anything can happen for you if you just trust in God. I would call myself a designer because I bring people's ideas to life. What initially inspired me to start sewing is, it was Christmas about 2 years ago, and I was looking for a real sentimental gift to give to my family. So what I did was I took a picture of my granddaddy and I put it on a tapestry blanket, and then I cut it out, I sewed it onto shirts, and I gave it as a gift to my whole family, and they absolutely loved it. They cried and cried and cried about it. And I just took that idea and I was like, well, if I can make this custom piece and put it on a t-shirt, I can put it on to anything. I can put it on the jacket, I can put it on pants, vest, whatever. So again, I kind of just took that idea and I made Faithful Customs out of it. Once I found out that I was creating a little bit of commotion with Faithful Customs, at first I was posting it on my personal Instagram, and I decided that it was getting a little jumbled up. So that's when I created Faithful Customs. It's on Instagram. And from there, I was strictly just taking custom pieces via text messages, having people send me their pictures, do the designs, cut and sew, and send them their finished garment. From there, I got a lot of traction, and I needed a way to actually formalize my orders. So then I made an own separate website for Faithful Customs, and from there, it just kind of took off. After a lot of commotion and a lot of orders coming in, it just became too much for me, being that I'm the only person running my business. I needed some time for my mental health and, you know, just to get things back in track. So I decided to take a pause from sewing and just focus on myself and come back when I'm ready to give my all to it. So what pretty much motivated me to start back sewing, I found out that I really do have peace in creating custom garments for people and, you know, creating sentimental pieces that people will forever cherish. I think that takes heed into the name of Faithful Customs. After I thought about it and I found my peace and my passion behind sewing, I ended up having a full slap tear on my shoulder, bicep tendonitis, and a couple nerves messed up along the way too. Obviously, in the midst of homecoming season and a lot of pending orders, I wasn't able to stop. You know, I just had to keep going and keep faith and have faith that, you know, everything would work out. Shortly after that, as I was accumulating a lot of traction on my Faithful Customs Instagram, my Instagram got hacked and it got deleted. Again, this is all in the midst of me finding my passion again, finding my peace with sewing. And I just felt like time after time again, troubles and trials just kept on, you know, overwhelming me. So again, I had to take a step back and, you know, use my brand as my motivation and everything that I continuously on a day-to-day basis emphasize, which is faith. Having faith, keeping faith, and like my brand says, my faith is really all you ever needed. Starting off my Instagram and seeing a jump from 100 followers to before my Instagram got deleted, I was like pushing 8,000 followers. It was kind of crazy to see how much traction was made in just a short amount of time. And shortly after that, like I said, my Instagram got hacked and deleted. And then again, another trial happened and I had to keep faith and just know everything would work out in itself. Did I cry? Yes. I took like 2 weeks and I didn't talk to not one customer. I just had to do it because my mental and everything, you know, it just kept piling on and I just couldn't take it. But again, shortly after that, I created another Faithful Customs Instagram, which is called Faithful Customs 2.0, because we back at it again. And you know, I just kind of sort of picked up where I left off, and I had to realize that one monkey don't really stop the show and it can't stop the show. Restarting my Instagram was obviously the hardest part, but I had to realize that followers doesn't really equal orders. You know, I still had word of mouth from previous orders that people were starting to come in and order other homecoming pieces. But now I just recently surpassed 2,000 followers on my new Instagram. And I would say my biggest goal for social media is just reaching as many people as I can. I love when people send me their pictures or they tag Faithful Customs in and let people know where they got their garments. It's all appreciated. I love every single comment, every single like, every single share. It makes my day, honestly. As an entrepreneur, obviously times get hard. Some days you make $5,000, some days you make $5. And with that, that's just what entrepreneurship is. Along with that, managing a business as just one person, with that too, it becomes a lot. But at the same time, it's very rewarding in the end too. Knowing that each custom garment that comes in, I design it myself, I cut it myself, make it myself, quality check it myself, ship it out myself. I think that takes into account, you know, how special these garments are. Having a handmade garment made specifically for you, you know, is something that you can cherish forever. It's hard to balance taking care of yourself while still maintaining and taking care of your business. Some days, you know, you just need a mental health day. Sometimes you might need a week. But being an entrepreneur, that's the great in it. You can take days off whenever you need days off. You don't gotta really, you know, explain it to anyone. At the same time, you gotta make sacrifices. When you got orders and you got things that need to get done at a certain time, you know, you gotta make sacrifices and you gotta get it done. I'm looking to expand. I'm looking to hire some other seamstress just to help me out with the bulk orders. I'm also looking to transition into a more seamless process of having everyone's information on one simple website and, you know, take out less of the personal connection to it and make it more business orientated. I thought that it was a good idea for me to share this process and the behind the scenes, just to let everyone know that, you know, if you want to become a business owner, if you want to become an entrepreneur, you can do it. All you have to do is, you know, put the time into it and really practice your craft. Once you practice your craft, nobody can take that away from you. And again, just like Nikes and Adidas, Nike sells slides, Adidas sells slides. It's a market for everyone. Just because someone that you see is selling a custom piece doesn't mean that you can. Because for me, I feel like I make custom garments and nobody can make a custom garment the way that I make a custom garment. And you know, you gotta put your own polish onto it and you gotta really believe that your product is the best product in the world. So you made it to the end of the video, so now it's your turn to purchase your custom tapestry garment. Follow us on Instagram at Faithful Customs 2.0. Also, my business contact information will be in the section below. And make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. I appreciate y'all again taking the time out to watch this. Peace.